Hello, my name is Sally Herman, and I'm with the Chi Alpha Healthy Leaders Initiative. In a few weeks, we are going to be celebrating Easter. This is a wonderful time for the church as we review the great redemptive plan of God through the birth, the life, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus. That time during Easter, especially that week prior to it, the church historically has also had a time of fasting during that time as we reviewed the events of Jesus' life. Today, I would like to talk about the discipline of fasting and talk about the purposes and the benefits of this. What is fasting, first of all? I believe it's the art of human subtraction and divine addition. It is the opportunity to practice self-denial and prayer. This combination releases us from unhealthy appetites, and I'm not just talking about food in this instance, and provides time to set at attention at the feet of Jesus. So let's look at some of the spiritual benefits of fasting. It is the practice of self-denial that gives us that time to investigate what is really feeding our soul, and is it good and holy. It is a time that gives us a point to allow us to focus in prayer on God and what He might be saying to us. It is a time that allows us to be in that position to believe and to hope for the unexpected. I'm thinking about the story of Esther, that during her time, she called a fast for the entire community of the Jews because they needed a supernatural influence to happen on the king. And through fasting, they actually saw that influence happen and saved the nation of the Jews. I think the biggest benefit for fasting is the spiritual breakthroughs that can happen in our lives. But you know, there are physical benefits as well. Let me just mention a few of them. You know, there's been a lot written recently in scientific journals about fasting and the benefits. First of all, there's a positive effect in our pancreas that allows us to process carbohydrates more efficiently. Secondly, there's an enzyme, IGF-1, that is related to aging and has been shown by these studies that during fasting, it actually can be suppressed and reduce our risk for certain diseases. One of the findings that fascinates me is the cell repair system. Apparently, during fasting, there's an initiation of DNA repair cells that are actually allowing your body to repair itself. And finally, it has been shown that there is an increase in the improvement in the cholesterol ratio levels. Let me just give you some practical thoughts about fasting. First of all, when we fast, we need to make a plan. We need to put it on the calendar. We need to schedule it. I don't know about you, but this is a hard discipline for me to follow through. So I need to plan for it, to prepare for it. Secondly, fast regardless of how you feel. Feelings are not the engine for our spiritual disciplines. The truth is, and Jesus has told us to fast and pray. Make notes while you're fasting. This helps us to remember what God said. And then, if you plan another fast, you can review those notes as an encouragement to you. As you begin your prayer time, ask God what He would want you to pray for, what's on His heart that He would be sharing with you. Find scriptures that support those issues, and then you can meditate on those during the week. You might find after fasting that you have a deeper sense of worship, that you have an increased sensitivity to the voice of God, or that you just have an increased sense of the presence of God during your week. I hope that you will accept this challenge to include fasting during this time of Easter. I believe that fasting will bring health to us, both body and soul. God bless you.